Okay, I'm outside L&M Grocery in Martinsville. It's really a bare bones grocery, but I'm still glad to be able to get water, so still a worthy stop. Um, Excuse the sniffling. I've been kind of wrestling with this. It is what it is. Not sure if it's weather or probably just fatigue. Today I've decided to drop my pace a bit and to cover just under a century today. Little boy comes out of a trailer. He's like, "Hey, mister." And I'm like, "Oh boy, here we go." And he kept asking me, "Where's my motor?" And it was so funny because I pointed to the pedals and he went, "Wow, that's weird." And it's so reminiscent of what I've been called back home. It made me just crack up. So we're talking about the differences. He's trying to figure out how to steer it. So he asked me where I'm from. And I tell him Missouri. And he just goes, "Missouri on that? No! You wrote that from Missouri?" Oh man, such a comical little conversation. That really just started my day off so good. Because you got to realize I broke camp so quick. And I was breaking camp so quickly, not because of fear or anxiety. It's because I needed to go to the restroom. Let's just be real. And there's no facilities. The whole place was locked down. In fact, I went around the barricade. I mean, I was clearly trespassing. But it was dark. I did make an attempt to contact the owner. I looked her up on the phone. Cell phone service is really good. Got her number, left a message on her machine, so if something did go down, I could prove that I did try to reach out. It still wouldn't necessarily condone the trespassing, but it would show that I made an attempt to contact the owner. And I mean, it's not an unrealistic expectation if you visit a campsite to be able to stay somewhere. And not everybody gets in early, so, but whatever. I actually had a really great experience. Oh wow, this guy just slowed down in the middle. I had a really good experience with stealth camping my first time out. And oddly enough, I woke up feeling better stealth camping on the ground than I felt the last two times I paid for a motel room with cable and big nice bed and everything. So it just goes to show you, you might be cut out for more than you actually think you are, but you won't know until you try it. I've been told quite bluntly that black people don't camp. You just can't make a broad generalization because of what you've experienced. It's just not right. So I'm holding this kind of low because I'm watching traffic. Last night was also rare because I actually had complete coverage in the back of that garage I was staying at. So I was able to update Facebook, do some writing, work on the book and some other freelance pieces. So all from a phone. I didn't bring a laptop on this trip. I'm doing everything you see: video, photography, mapping, email, all correspondence through an iPhone SE. 128 gigs. So have capacity for video and photographs for the trip. I got it in an outer box, which is a little funny in itself. I wish I could take a picture of it. It's actually a pink outdoors theme on the back of the cover. The outer part is gray with a white face. Clearly it's a woman's phone case, but the outer box for $5 with the multi-level protection and a belt clip. I'm doing that. So what I'll do is at some point I'll find a nice sticker and stick over the back, trim it out, make it look custom. But for right now, I have a pink phone. Yes, I do. And a headrest made out of a purse. I want you to know that I mentioned a while back that I had to make adjustments because the headrest was not comfortable. Well, it turns out I had 2-inch thick foam. So what I did, recent visit at Dollar Tree, I got some nice fleece fuzzy socks. I figured, well, that would be a lot softer. Changed the entire dynamic. So now I've got hearts. I've got hearts that I've tried to marker out that you can still see, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. And fluffy foo-foo sock, but now it's completely comfortable. I didn't have to sew not one piece. I basically drilled 2 holes, mounted a backing plate, and a clamp on the top of my seat frame. Stuffed it full of socks, zipped it shut, and there you go. Ready-made headrest for about 10 bucks. So, and outside of the hearts, I think I will basically keep it. I had a memory foam version that I do miss, and I can't find that particular headrest now, but when I do, version 3 will be built. It's a beautiful thing about tinkering. You can make it your way, save a lot of money. Not knocking anyone else's product, but I gotta watch every dime. Because think about it, all the money I would have spent on accessories, I can actually do this trip. So I make as much as I can, put that money in the things that I really need. I have a front derailleur adjustment I need to make soon. It's just not quite. You'll hear a persistent rub in a lot of my video content. And I'm trying to get that together, but I don't want to play with it on the road. So it works, so I'm working with it. And my right front disc brake is not sounding too good. I will be looking at a bike shop in Indiana to do some much needed repair work. Just go over the bike, get me ready for the hills ahead. I am 6 miles away from the state line of Illinois-Indiana border. It's been slow going. I've hit some pretty monster hills. You know, you really don't think about hills until you climb seated, laying down. I had a gentleman flip me off. I mean, just nice and strong, just leaned into it for no reason. Apparently I was going too slow on the hill, but he needs to realize I'm pedaling. He's got a gas pedal. In fact, the rudeness factor's gone up slightly. Not a lot, but slightly. So you can imagine a hill that takes them not even 2 minutes, takes me 12 to 15, and I'm just throwing a number out. I really haven't timed it. And that's physical effort. I feel every pedal stroke. So it's interesting. But so far, this is day 4. I haven't had any road rage incidents. That's actually the first middle finger or outwardly negative gesture. I haven't actually stopped for breakfast yet. I pulled into Marshall. They had a big sign saying dining and shopping. In fact, I took a picture and I got into the city limits and nothing was open. Sparsely populated and closed. I just said, you know what, I'll stop, take a bite of my peanut butter that I got from L&G. And I gotta tell you, fat works. Way more calories than carbs. And your body's gonna burn it up anyway, so unlike eating a lot of fat and sitting on the couch, that's a no-no. But you can, you know, fork over quite a bit of peanut butter and hit the road. It'll fuel the engine no problem at all. So in fact, I probably should get some more while I'm sitting here. Yep, I think I'll do that. There's a process to getting into this bag. I got so much stuff tied on it. It's about 6 buckles, plus the solar panel buckles, plus the handle, and then the 2 straps. I just want to make sure it doesn't fall off in the road. And then the side buckle. So yeah, this system is a little bit overkill, but when you can't afford to drop anything, that's the way you got to do it. So not bad. I thought I was gonna have to do this whole trip with peanut butter. Here I am right on the fringe of Indiana, and I'm just now trying this out. I couldn't get the good peanut butter. This has all the other crap. Partially produced with genetic engineering. Oh, that makes me feel real good. Who would have thought peanut butter would be modified to the point where they got to put a label on it that says it's been played with? But for now, I'm going to work with it. I want you guys to see something. I think I can turn this around. So what you're seeing is the shoulder. Hopefully that angle is good. I can't quite see it. I got the screen facing away briefly. Turn it back. So when I'm climbing a really steep hill and I just want to take a break, that's my other option. So I've learned to just really lean into the controls and keep on pedaling, because